Welcome back to your ultimate global briefing. Over the past 36 hours, the world has experienced a whirlwind of unprecedented events across geopolitics, global finance, and international health. From fiery clashes in the Strait of Hormuz to record-breaking stock market rallies, and a sudden viral outbreak at sea, the global landscape is shifting faster than ever. Stay with us as we break down exactly what is happening, why it matters, and what to expect next. Let's dive in. We begin with the most pressing geopolitical crisis of the day. The fragile ceasefire between the United States and Iran, which was established just a month ago, has been severely tested. On May 8, chaos erupted near the vital Strait of Hormuz. Reports indicate intense exchanges of fire between both sides. Washington officials have reported that Iranian fast attack vessels targeted U.S. Navy destroyers patrolling the choke point. In response, Tehran has accused the U.S. military of launching unprovoked strikes against Iranian coastal infrastructure and merchant vessels. Despite these aggressive skirmishes, U.S. President Donald Trump has publicly stated that the ceasefire technically remains in effect, emphasizing that diplomatic negotiations are still ongoing behind closed doors. However, the world watches with bated breath, knowing that one miscalculation could plunge the Middle East back into full-scale conflict. This brings us directly to the profound impact these tensions are having on the global financial system. The Strait of Hormuz is one of the world's most critical oil arteries, and any disruption there sends shockwaves through the global economy. Both the Federal Reserve and the International Monetary Fund have issued stark warnings, citing the Middle East conflict as the single greatest threat to global financial stability right now. They caution that prolonged energy supply disruptions could lead to stubbornly high inflation. Yet, in a bizarre twist of market psychology, U.S. stock markets completely defied the geopolitical gloom. On May 8, the Nasdaq Composite surged by 1.7%, reaching a staggering new all-time high, while the S&P 500 climbed 0.8%. This massive rally was driven by surprisingly strong job market data, proving that Wall Street is currently prioritizing domestic economic resilience over international instability. Meanwhile, European and Asian markets weren't as optimistic. Indices across London, Tokyo, and Frankfurt trended lower, reflecting deep-seated investor caution regarding the Eurozone's sluggish economic growth and the looming threat of the conflict in the Middle East, shifting our focus to Eastern Europe. The ongoing conflict there took a dramatic turn yesterday. Russia faced a massive, coordinated drone attack that severely disrupted its national infrastructure. The scale of the assault forced a staggering 13 airports across the country to completely halt operations, causing widespread logistical chaos. The timing of this attack is highly significant. It occurred just hours before Russia's annual Victory Day military parade on May 9, a massive event commemorating the 81st anniversary of the victory over Nazi Germany. The attacks have cast a long shadow over the celebrations, signaling that the conflict is far from over and that vital infrastructure remains highly vulnerable. On the diplomatic front, the Pacific region witnessed a historic realignment. Australia and Fiji have officially finalized the Vuvala Union. This is a landmark treaty-level agreement aimed at deeply integrating their security apparatus, economic frameworks, and infrastructure development. Analysts view this as a highly strategic maneuver by Australia to solidify its influence and counter rising geopolitical competition in the South Pacific. It is a clear signal that the chess game for dominance in the Pacific is accelerating. Finally, we turn to a developing global health emergency that authorities are scrambling to contain. International health agencies are laser-focused on a sudden and terrifying cluster of hantavirus cases. The outbreak has been localized to the Dutch-flagged cruise ship, the Hondius. As of May 9, the situation is grim. Authorities have reported 8 cases, including 5 confirmed and 3 suspected, tragically resulting in 3 deaths. The World Health Organization has confirmed the presence of the Andes strain of the virus. This is particularly alarming because, unlike most hantavirus strains, the Andes strain is capable of human-to-human transmission. A massive, highly coordinated evacuation effort is currently underway to transport the ship and its passengers to a secure quarantine facility in Tenerife, Spain. While the WHO emphasizes that the threat to the general global population remains low, the swift, deadly nature of the outbreak on the Hondius serves as a stark reminder of our vulnerability to emerging infectious diseases. That concludes our comprehensive briefing for May 9, 2026. The world is moving at breakneck speed. From the tense waters of the Middle East to the bustling trading floors of Wall Street, and the quarantined cabins of a cruise ship, we will continue to monitor all of these situations and bring you the unvarnished truth. If you found this briefing valuable, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update on the events shaping our world. Stay safe, stay informed, and we will see you in the next video.